There he was, in the restaurant. Strong physique, handsome charm, and the look of love in his eyes. We fell in love and everything was perfect. Me and my perfect husband in our perfect Hawaiian paradise. But then our precious bubble had been popped. Our friend got sick and he went to fight in Korea. I was stuck at home every day, alone, wondering if today would be the day I got the knock on the door that he had been killed. I read about vets taking their own life because of the trauma they saw. I can't even imagine that type of pain. After Pearl Harbor, I worked in a military clinic as a nurse. I saw so many men, both alive and dead, but I didn't know any of them. I couldn't imagine how broken Planky would be if he had to see his own friends die right next to him. That's why a part of me was thankful he wasn't there to witness Silani's death. I still miss her sometimes. When he finally came home, we moved to New Orleans to have a fresh start. He showed me how something as scary as a big city could have so many little specks of beauty. We spent over a decade there before an FBI agent named Joseph told me the news. He told me my husband left me to fight in Vietnam and that he'd take care of me and support my restaurant while he was away. I was confused, I was hurt, but I was also skeptical. Months went by and Joseph's feelings for me grew. I realized Planky wouldn't just abandon me for some stupid war. He was done with the fighting. I didn't know how, but I knew Agent Joseph was the root of all of this. That's why when he proposed to me, I spat in his face and stood firm as I told him I am a happily married woman and I will not settle for a rat. After that, Joseph changed. He beat me, he locked me in a cage. To make sure I couldn't leak the Gulf of Tonkin secret, he beat my vocal cords so bad I could barely speak for decades. So I escaped. I ran away as far as possible, as quick as possible, but I still took time to help people along the way, whether it was getting medicine for a sick family in Mexico or stopping an abusive relationship in Chile. I was doing right by others. Then in Brazil, my whole world was rocked. I thought I was running from the FBI alone, but then I saw him. My husband traveled thousands of miles just to find me. It had been years, but it felt like just yesterday I was looking into those big eyes of his. But in the blink of an eye, he was torn away from me. I realized how much danger I was putting him in, so I told him to stop following me. Plank people could live dozens of lives in one lifespan, so I knew if it wasn't meant for us to be in this life, then we'd find each other in the next. So I went as far south as I could until I reached the Arctic, and that's where I stayed for over 40 years. I hid there to protect Planky because I knew he wouldn't stop. I developed a routine there. Wake up, catch some food, fight the monsters. But then I saw something. A man made of wood. He was about 6 foot, wore a green military beret. Then I noticed he had a strong physique, handsome charm, and the look of love in his eyes. At first I thought I was dreaming, but I wasn't. He was actually here. The royalty I met in Hawaii, the soldier from Korea, the man that fought the American government for me, was finally here. But I realized he wasn't the same man from 1969. He was colder, more tired. He had this edge of darkness to him. He was different. But behind all the scariness, I saw specks of beauty still in him. I couldn't help but wonder what he'd been through to get here, but I didn't care, because I would rather die than live another minute without him.
Wow. You meant all that?
With every fiber of my being.
I love you.
And I love you more.
Now, I'm not much of a crier, but I went 5 decades without hearing your voice, and I couldn't imagine not hearing it for another 5 to come. I'm glad that vocal therapy worked. Maybe Braindead should try it next.
No, that would be weird.
Extremely weird. But happy 79th year anniversary, my love.
Happy anniversary.
I was thinking later tonight we could go to the beach and watch the sunset together. It's been a long time since I watched something beautiful with someone so beautiful.
Planky, are you flirting with me?
What? No, I would never. You're a married woman after all.
Oh yes, I am.
So it would be bad if your husband found out about me.
Extremely bad.
Well, instead of blabbering about some husband, I have a surprise for you.
I thought we said we weren't doing gifts.
It's not a gift, it's a celebration. I claimed a spot downtown for you to build your own restaurant.
Really?
Really. You've been wanting this for as long as I've known you. I'm just glad I can be the one to give it to you.
I don't even know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. You do so much for me and everyone else on the Nomad.
I mean, I am a pretty good doctor.
A very hot one at that.
I think you should save the compliments until after I give you your gift.
Hey, I thought we said we aren't doing gifts.
It's not a gift. It's just a celebratory authentic Cajun dinner at our house tonight.
We talking gumbo?
We're talking so much gumbo, but there's some other surprise foods too, so don't come home until dinner, okay?
Will there be jambalaya?
Planky.
Yes, ma'am. See you at dinner. I'm never leaving you again, my love. And that's a promise. My love. Hey, come on, get up. My love, get up. Somebody help me. Anybody, please.